Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be learning how to change your IP address using the Tor browser, the onion router we spoke about some times ago. Today we are going to be learning how to use that exiting node to actually represent our IP address. So whenever you perform any scan or you are doing anything, maybe a pen test or something, your IP address isn't the one that is going to be seen. So it gives you this layer of security. And yeah, sometimes back someone commented that why should I be leaving my IP address shown to the world just like that, and then I answered saying I already changed it, and that made me actually realize I need to teach you guys the same way that I did it using Tor. So yeah, let's get into the video. So get into it right away. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is update our repo as normal, and then let's say you are trying to perform a DDoS on a website, right? And then as you are trying to bring down those servers, the servers are actually also learning things about you, like your IP address, your locations, your gadgets, and all those things. So those informations can actually be used to like track the DDoS back to you or any other thing you're trying to do. And this type of a skill now can help you mitigate the possibility of you getting tracked back to the yeah, keep quiet. You getting tracked back and all those type, but it can still be done, but it is still a it's still using like protection rather than just going leaving everything to chance. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do is to install Tor. Tor is meant to actually be installed already. For me now, I have it installed, but if it is not installed, you can basically just sudo apt install Tor Proxychains. While using it with Proxychains, and then dash y to install the both of them. So I have it just upgraded a few. Okay, it didn't upgrade anything. So after that, um we go into nano, so we can, we use nano to edit the proxy chains. etc dash proxy chains dot conf config. So now here we have dynamic chains. We are going to be using this dynamic. Normally it is meant to come in a commented way like this, so you just uncomment it so like you can use it. That dynamic is one, strict is another. This strict, it chooses just the IP you want it to use. Then there's random. Kira, keep quiet. Then there's random, whereby it selects between all the proxies and IPs that you put for the proxy chains to actually choose between. So now come down here. So this is store here, default store. Then we uncomment this, we remove the hashtag, and then just like that we're ready to go. So we'll exit this and then enter. So that is done. So now let's start the system and then Tor. Sudo systemctl start Tor, so like Tor can be running. Okay, let's check if Tor is actually running. Sudo system. Oh shit. Let's check the status of Tor if it is actually truly running. So here you see Tor is actually running. Now we've already pushed our IP to use the Tor. Sorry, we're already like we're going to force our IP to use the Tor's exit node. So now we'll go proxy. Kira, can you please keep quiet? I'll send you to your cage. So now use proxy chains, call https icanazib.com. So like, what are you shouting at? So this is just for it to like show us the IP address that Tor actually gave us. So we hit enter, and then it is meant to give. So here is the IP address Tor gave us, the Tor browser. So um, let's go proxy chains, Firefox. Kira, keep quiet. So we'll actually see. I'll send you to your cage now. Get down. There go. Go. I knock your head. So now let's check what is my IP address. What is my IP? To know if it actually really worked. What is my IP? Just loading, loading, loading. There are actually other ways you can get this done. You can use Proxychains itself, whereby you put in proxies that you control yourself. Here we go. So this is the exit node, Tor exit node. See the IP address here. One. So it is actually rotating randomly on its own. Austria. I'm not in Austria. Now let's go back and check. So see all the data that has been passed behind. Now you see this is a different IP address to the one that we were shown. Now let's open another terminal to this new terminal. Now we're going to see that IP address that was shown on the what is my IP address website. Proxy chains call. Okay, here we go. 100.71. Can you see? Can you see here? No. 100.71. And now look at this one. This the first. So this was the first one, but then when we went back to the website, it already like changed. So it is going to keep changing the IP address, which is even better because like going through every IP address to like get back to the IP address that constituted an attack is going to be an hassle for like people that are trying to get back on your IP address. I'm also going to be teaching you how to do that with Tor, whereby you can your IP address can manually get changed. You can manually change it basically. So yeah, I think that's the first phase. Now let me show you the IP address that I had before we use this, like my normal public IP address. So let's launch a new terminal. Oh let's launch. Okay, so now proxy instead of using proxy chains call instead of using this, I'm going to remove proxy chain so like it doesn't go through Tor. So now it just gives me my own IP address, my own public IP address. Do you see it? 102.89 blah 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 blah. Now let's close Firefox first. So this is my normal public IP address, and you can see that it is different from the other two, which is the first one here is 10185.220.101.5, and the other one ends with 100, I guess. There's no time. So now let's fire up Firefox without using proxy. Let's say we want to use that Tor IP address. Now we'll go proxy chain then Firefox, right? So any other thing we're doing from the internet is going to be seeing that Tor IP address. But then if we don't want to use it, we want to use our normal IP address. To show you my normal IP address, you just hit Firefox, enter, and then let's see. So now we're on Firefox. Now let me re-ask, what is my IP address? These things take a lot of time to load. So here you go. See my IP address. Let's confirm that here. 102.89.45.168. 102.89.45.168. Can you see? Can you see the location? Lagos, Nigeria. See how it goes. And then I was in, what country was I before? Put it in the comment section. I can't remember basically. So now let's get into me explaining how you can um arrange it so like you can manually change your IP address. So now let's say you were bored of the IP address that you were given and you want to change it, right? This is basically what you are going to do. Um, we go sudo nano etc. We are going to go into the TOR file so that we can edit some things out. So now we look for um, let's search. We are going to search for two things here. Search for control ports. Control ports. Search for that. Oh, control ports not found. How? I made a mistake. There shouldn't control ports. There shouldn't be space in between. Yeah. So this would have been commented naturally, or as it would come. It as it would come, it would have been commented. So you remove the hashtag, and then you also search for this cookies authentication. Cookie authentication one. It would also be commented um, naturally, or default. It will be commented in a default way, so you uncomment it by deleting it, and then you click save, and then Y for yes, and save. There you go. And then the last thing you are going to do is to just sudo system ctl restart tor, and you hit enter. That's all. Your IP is going to change manually. And then if you want it to like keep on changing, I think that's another video. But I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two today. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't also like change your IP from now moving forward. And with that, I hope you've learned something new. Remember, because it's safe doesn't mean it's secure. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Like the video, share, send it to someone that asks, and yeah, be safe out there. Peace.